What's up? My name is Luke. I part own Music by the Measures. Going to be doing some acoustic songs today. We're doing James Arthur, Impossible. Kind of an easy one from the get-go. Full speed's 85. I'm going to be jumping into just the verse, and you guys kind of join me as I'm doing my practice for the day. If you guys want to support the channel, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, but also become a member at musicbythemeasurespro.com. We have great resources for teachers or self-learners. So, first you need a capo on 3. And then the first chord we're going to be playing is an A minor. And then to a C, to a G, to an F. Now, one thing in my own practice I got to keep on working on is not shifting too early. I like to play guitar, so if I play this line in a minute, it'd be... You hear that one open strum? I'm going to really try to work on that in my practice today and then do some loop videos as well. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, and just waiting to switch. And 4 and G, 2, 3, 3 and 4. And it's pretty straightforward strum pattern, just those 4 measures. Let's do that again. So we got the A minor, C, G, and then an F. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and C. 3 and 4, and 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, and 4. And cool. Let's put a metronome to that. We'll just focus on those 4. Like I said before, 85 is full speed. It's always good to start something a little bit slower than you're going to end up playing it. 1 and 2 and 3, up, down, up. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 3 and 4 and 2. Crossbomb, how's your day? How's your night going? 6:45 in Michigan. 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3. You know what? Oh, it's K-Ross Man. Mom. Cross Mom? I can play Tennessee Whiskey. I think I have that song. But let me work on this for like 35, 40 minutes, and then I'll play requests. But only the first request of the night will I play. If everyone requests stuff, I might not have time. So check back in like 30 minutes, and I'll play some Tennessee Whiskey for you. I know parts of it. I don't know the whole song. So I feel like I got this part down. Let's do a 60 BPM. Let's do some loops. It's good practice. It's good metronome practice. If the chords are easy for you, it's a good thing to work on. If the chords are hard for you, the best thing I can recommend you doing is just doing a mute, up, down, mute, up, down, mute. The other best thing to do, so if you've done that a couple times, right, if you're playing guitar and you're wanting to learn the song, start like this. Go 1, 2, 3, and then switch to your C, 2, 3, 4, 1. So even though I'm playing the full strum pattern, you can still use this as kind of like a little resource for yourself. That's pretty much the idea of it, right? We could probably record that for, do a little recording, get the next one around. lost all the chat messages. I did. All right. Well, we're just gonna wing it. This one away. 1 second. Definitely be more than 1 second. Hang out with the metronome while I fix this a minute. I'll be with you all momentarily. Save us all a little bit of a pain and not have that metronome. So I just reset up this whole live stream system the other day, and I will say I have some quirks to finish resolving. It does not like that. So far, the first live stream back is pretty successful. Oh, I'm not going to know that. All right, I'm going to pop up the chat on my other computer a minute. Just in case. I know people like to comment on the short one more so than the other one. All right, guys, I apologize. I will not be able to see your chats until I'm done. Can't figure that out. So next time I'll fix that. I'll just get back to practicing, though. Let me try one more thing because I like to fix stuff. Sweet, I do have the chat now. In a very cumbersome way, I figured it out. Always gonna have some glitches. Okay, we're gonna jump back in. We're good to go now, hopefully. Okay. Gotta find my brain again. don't think anytime I played it absolutely perfect. We'll try one more. 2, 3, 4. I think I can use one of those. So let's do a full speed one. Full speed, just kind of run through that a minute. And then, not 854, that'd be pretty fast. Alright, so this is actual tempo of the song. Just kind of run through it. In some ways, 85 is almost more comfortable for me to play, right? I have to really think and concentrate on that slower tempo, which is good. Like, you know, you have to be able to play it slow to play it fast. So let's look at the pre-chorus, and then, oh, the chorus actually has a little bit more engaging of a strum pattern. I'll have to actually think. And I'm not bragging. I'm not that good. Clearly, you can hear me play. I'm not that good. So what they are doing here is this little bit of a... So when we write our acoustic strum parts, it's really kind of like a chordal movement in the song, a little bit simplified. So you're going to hear some like, I listened to the song for a little bit. You can kind of hear those in there, but then there's not usually a guitar that's picking up the rest of these parts. Oh, and F major 7. All right, let's go through these chords. So we got D minor, E minor, F major 7, so nothing's on the first string, which is how I usually play it anyway. It's kind of nice for me. Alright, so let's just get that down. Well, we're just going to jump in with 85 on this because I don't feel like it's that complicated. So, 1. I always say it's not that complicated, then I'll screw up this little 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3. Cool. That part's pretty straightforward. Now this chorus though, let's drag this tempo, we're probably going to use that. So right away it's causing me to actually like, I'm using the word actually too much, but to think about this rhythm, right? It's not straightforward like what we just had. So we're going 1, 2, so it's 2 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 and 1 E and 1 E and 2. I should have looked at this beforehand, warmed up on this. But these are meant to be practiced. These are meant to be unrehearsed, just running through it and figuring out the parts. So I think because the other part was so much 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2. Now that we have this 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and I think I played that right. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1. Back to regular F. 1, and 2, and 4. Bro, like that actually causes me a little pause. Let's go to 60. Kind of like suss this rhythm out. Just work on a measure at a time. If it's giving me this much pause, you know, or maybe I'm just being dumb. Not what I meant to do at all. Okay. Yeah, let's hear 60, and we'll try to hear 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3. So I gotta count those 16th notes out. It's the best way for me to kind of like hear, obviously, but I gotta count it out on the 1, I guess, is the only thing for me. 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a. I really want to put a downbeat on 3. And a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a. And a 3 and a 4 and a. Sometimes you can hear I'm rushing the just gotta watch that. The of 2, so that 3 beat that I'm a little confused by. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2, and that one doesn't do it. This is good. This is a good easy chords. A little bit of a challenge for me just to figure this out. 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and 1 and a 2 and a 3. Yep. All right, we have to do 2 at a time, and then might wear my brain out, but we can get it. And a 3 and a 4 and a 1. And a 4 and 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a. So the C chord is easier for me just to think through. It's the holds on the other one that gets me. 4 and 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a. And 4 and 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. So I can just hear that I'm just pushing that rhythm. I just need to learn, get so comfortable with this. So we're gonna do a couple more. Introducing strum patterns that you're uncomfortable with in your own playing will like change when you approach your own songs, your own music, or even to learn a next song that has a 16th note strum pattern like this. It'll push you to learn it, much like it's gonna push me right now to learn it. A 3 and a 4 and 1 and a 2. I fall apart if I'm not counting it. 4 and 1 and a 2 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1. Okay. Let's get these next 2 chords in. You know, I can only play something poorly for a little while. So this G, and a 2 and up, 4 and a 1 and a 2 and up. Now that F to G is more similar to what I play a lot. Like if I'm sitting down to play guitar for fun and I don't have a strum pattern, I'm probably making up something like G or F a lot. So breaking out of my mold and forcing myself to do the A minor C is going to be good. We're just going to move on right now, though. That's going to be a habit I have to break. 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a. Always want to put it down on 3. And a 2 and a 3 and a 1 and a 2 and a. Brain is breaking. And a 2 and a 3 and a 3 and a 2 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a. I will get this right in 1 second. 20 and a 2 and a. There we go. That's what my brain feels like right now. All right, just gonna jump back in, keep going. Completely falling apart. All right. Well, at least we got that idea in our brain. I can tell this. I thought this was gonna be a quick one. Seems we're doing a lot of stuff like this. We bring back this little stutter. This. So this is gonna be this chorus is gonna challenge me, and then it looks like we're bringing some similar ideas into the verse too. So I'm gonna have to power through. You can tell that it's throwing me a little bit, but there's only one way through it. I'm gonna spend 4 or 5 more minutes just trying to get probably each of these measures down by themselves. Let's go 2 and 2 again. Going from counting, because when I count, I focus more. When I don't count, I drift a little bit. I have a very drifting mind, so something that I just have to like really focus and then try to hear that rhythm when I'm not counting it. I tell students, count until you don't have to count anymore. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a. A little better. All right, let's go to the G and the F. Still, it takes a lot of like my focus. Now, what I hate about the G and the F, and hate is just because I can't play it right, is the F does what I want to do on the G, and the G does not do that. So just really have to watch that beat. Now, if you're playing through the song, I try to teach in a couple different ways. Like if you're playing with the song, you don't need to adhere to every single up strum, down strum, what. But these are great general ideas to get into your head. So then when you approach the song, you don't do the 4 generic strum patterns like what I do. I do the same thing when I practice or when I play. So it's breaking yourself out of that mold. and a 2E and a 3E and 4 and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 2E and a 3E and 4 and a 1E and a 2E and a. Lots of gaffs. 2E and a 3E and 4 and 1E and a 2E and a 3E and 4 and a 1E and a 2E and a. Up, up, down, down. 1, 2. All right, I am falling apart before your very eyes. I'm gonna go back to the other one. That one came together. This one did not. Give my brain a little break. I like try to push through on one thing in practice. Not everything in practice, but like one or two things where you're like, this is not that hard of a rhythm. Doing it live, focusing's the hard part for me. If I was in a lesson, I might be able to focus. 3, 4, and 1 and a 2 and a. Excuse me, it's getting a little bit better, but it's not smooth yet. Like I still have to think about it, and I can hear those little bit of accents and little jutters I put in. So gotta watch out for that. All right, just kind of see if I can get this one. 2, 3, and 4, and 1E and a 2E and a 3E and 4, 1E and a 2E and up. And a 2E and a E and 4 and a 1E and a. You can hear how fast I'm getting to that F because I'm just pushing that rhythm enough that those 16th notes because I'm counting and thinking too much. 1E and a 2E and a. 1E and a 2E and a 4 and a. There we go. You just hear I like push and rush and accent. So before we're done today, and K-Ross Mom, I'm the worst at pronouncing stuff. I may not have time for Tennessee whiskey, but I will add it to the list. I'm working on this, and then come October, we're going to start switching to Halloween songs, but we'll make some time for Tennessee whiskey. I'll make sure I have the music pulled up for my next one. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4 and 1E and a 2E and a 1E and a 2E and a. So just a total disaster, but not. Two more, call it a night, and that is good enough. I know I haven't played it right, play the G run. It's all about building that muscle memory. Not muscle memory. Cognitive function. 3, 4, and... By far the best one. Now, the difference in the lessons, I guess, as I'm processing this, like, man, that wasn't that great, is I'm not playing with a metronome half the time. I'm showing a student. Still rough, but it's easier for me to hide my little mistakes, my rhythmic errors. Something I'll have to work on. All right, peace. Thanks for checking us out, guys. Become a member at musicbythemeasurespro.com. We have great sheet music resources for you all. And you guys